Explorer saves trapped baby elephant years later. It returns the favor in a life-or-death moment. The humid air hung heavy with the scent of damp earth and the cacophony of exotic bird calls as Dr. Emily Carter navigated the labyrinthine waterways of the Florida Everglades. The sun, a fiery orb beating down on the lush mangrove forests, cast dappled shadows on the water, its rays reflecting off the rippling surface like 1,000 tiny diamonds. Emily, her face tanned and freckled from years spent under the Florida sun, her eyes the color of the clear blue sky, maneuvered her small research boat with a practiced ease. Her senses attuned to the subtle rhythms of the ecosystem she had dedicated her life to studying and protecting. She was a wildlife biologist. Her passion for the natural world ignited in her childhood, her fascination with the intricate web of life a driving force in her career. She had spent years exploring the diverse ecosystems of the Everglades. Her research focused on the endangered species that called this unique environment their home. She had tracked the elusive Florida panther, its stealthy movements a testament to its role as an apex predator, its survival a symbol of the resilience of nature in the face of human encroachment. She had studied the nesting habits of the American crocodile, its ancient lineage a link to prehistoric times, its presence a reminder of the delicate balance that existed within the fragile ecosystem. She had waded through swamps teeming with alligators. Their prehistoric forms a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurked beneath the surface. Their role in the food chain a vital component of the Everglades' intricate web of life. But it was the birds, the diverse and vibrant avian population that filled the skies with their songs and adorned the landscape with their colorful plumage, that held a special place in her heart. She had documented their migratory patterns, their nesting behaviors, their intricate courtship rituals, her research contributing to the understanding and conservation of these feathered wonders. She had witnessed the beauty and fragility of the Everglades, its unique ecosystem a testament to the delicate balance of nature, its vulnerability a constant reminder of the human impact on the environment. She had seen the scars of pollution, the devastation of habitat loss, the threat of invasive species, her heart aching with the knowledge that the future of this precious wilderness hung precariously in the balance. But she had also witnessed the resilience of life, the tenacious spirit of the creatures that called this place home, their ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. She had seen the spark of hope in the eyes of a rescued panther cub, the determination of a mother alligator protecting her nest, the unwavering spirit of a flock of migrating birds navigating the vast expanse of the sky. And as she navigated the waterways, her boat cutting through the still waters, her gaze scanning the horizon, she carried within her a deep sense of purpose, a commitment to protecting this fragile ecosystem, a belief in the enduring power of nature and the human capacity to make a difference in the world. The sun beat down mercilessly on Emily's back as she navigated her research boat deeper into the heart of the Everglades. The air, thick with humidity, clung to her skin, the sweat trickling down her brow a testament to the relentless heat. She had been following a narrow channel, its murky waters reflecting the dense mangrove forest that lined its banks, her senses alert to the sights and sounds of the surrounding wilderness. A sudden rustling in the undergrowth caught her attention, her trained ears recognizing the distinct sound of an animal in distress. She cut the engine, the silence amplifying the sound, her curiosity piqued by the unusual cry. She cautiously steered the boat towards the source of the noise, her eyes scanning the dense foliage, her heart pounding with a mix of apprehension and anticipation. And then she saw it. A sight that made her heart clench with a mix of pity and disbelief. A young elephant, its gray skin marred with cuts and scrapes, its trunk raised in a desperate plea for help, lay trapped in a poacher's snare, its leg twisted at an unnatural angle, its cries a heart-wrenching symphony of pain and fear. Emily, her compassion overriding her initial shock, immediately sprang into action. She grabbed her medical kit, its contents a lifeline of hope for the injured creature, and waded through the shallow water towards the trapped elephant, her movements cautious but determined. The elephant, its eyes wide with fear, its massive body trembling with pain, watched her approach, its trunk reaching out tentatively, his trumpeting cries a mix of warning and a desperate plea for help. Emily, her voice a soothing murmur, spoke to the elephant, her words carrying a gentle reassurance that transcended the boundaries of language. "It's okay, little one," she whispered, her hand reaching out to gently stroke its trunk, her touch a comforting presence in the face of its fear. "I'm here to help you." She examined the snare, its cruel metal teeth embedded deep into the elephant's flesh, a testament to the poacher's heartless disregard for life. She carefully worked to release the trap, her hands gentle but firm, her movements guided by her knowledge and experience, her every action a prayer for the creature's survival. The elephant, sensing her good intentions, gradually calmed, its cries subsiding into soft whimpers, its trust in this human a beacon of hope in its desperate situation. Emily, her heart filled with a mix of sadness and determination, continued her work, her fingers carefully manipulating the metal, her eyes focused on the task at hand. After what seemed like an eternity, the snare finally gave way, its grip released, the elephant's leg freed from its painful confinement. Emily, her body trembling with exhaustion, her clothes soaked with sweat and the elephant's tears, collapsed onto the muddy ground, her relief a wave of emotion that washed over her. She looked at the elephant, its eyes now filled with gratitude, its trunk gently caressing her cheek, its gesture a silent thank you for her kindness and compassion. She felt a connection to the creature, a bond forged in the crucible of their shared experience, a testament to the enduring power of empathy and the resilience of life in the face of adversity. She knew she couldn't leave the elephant there, its injuries requiring further attention, its vulnerability a magnet for predators and the harsh elements. She radioed for assistance, her voice crackling across the airwaves, summoning the help of her colleagues at the ranger station, their expertise and resources a lifeline in this remote corner of the wilderness. And as she waited for their arrival, her gaze fixed on the young elephant, its presence a reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the responsibility she carried to protect and preserve the creatures that called this unique ecosystem their home. She felt a renewed sense of purpose, her heart filled with a determination to ensure its survival, its future a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the unwavering spirit of those who dedicated their lives to the preservation of the wild. The whirring of helicopter blades sliced through the humid air, their sound a welcome intrusion in the stillness of the Everglades. Emily, her heart filled with relief, watched as the rescue team descended from the sky, their arrival a beacon of hope in the face of the elephant's vulnerability. The rangers, their faces etched with concern, quickly assessed the situation, their practiced eyes taking in the injured calf, its trembling form a testament to the ordeal it had endured. They carefully lifted the elephant onto a stretcher, its massive body a gentle weight in their practiced hands, its whimpers a symphony of pain and fear that echoed through the clearing. Emily, her voice filled with reassurance, spoke to the elephant, her words carrying a calming warmth that transcended the boundaries of language. "It's okay, little one," she whispered, her hand gently stroking its trunk, her touch a comforting presence in the face of its fear. "We're here to help you." They loaded the elephant onto the helicopter, its powerful engine roaring to life, its blades churning the air as it lifted off, carrying its precious cargo towards the safety of the ranger station. Emily, her heart pounding with a mix of anxiety and hope, climbed aboard, her gaze fixed on the elephant, her thoughts a whirlwind of concern and a growing sense of connection to the creature she had rescued. They reached the ranger station, its bustling activity a stark contrast to the quiet solitude of the swamp. The elephant, its eyes wide with fear, its trunk raised in a silent plea for reassurance, was gently unloaded and carried into the infirmary, its presence a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present dangers that lurked in the wilderness. Emily, her veterinarian instincts taking over, immediately began to assess the elephant's injuries, her gentle touch exploring its wounds, her practiced eyes searching for any signs of infection or complications. She discovered a deep gash on its leg, the remnants of the poacher's snare, its edges inflamed, its presence a testament to the cruelty that humans could inflict upon the innocent creatures of the wild. She cleaned and bandaged the wound, her movements swift and efficient, her voice a soothing murmur as she worked, her every action guided by a deep compassion for the animal entrusted to her care. She administered antibiotics and pain medication, her knowledge a weapon against the infection and suffering that threatened the elephant's young life. She named the elephant Asha, a name that resonated with the hope she felt for its recovery, a symbol of the resilience and strength she saw within its gentle eyes. And as she watched over Asha, her heart filled with a growing affection for the creature that had become her patient, her companion, her symbol of the delicate balance of nature and the human responsibility to protect and preserve it. She knew that their journey together had just begun, a journey of healing, growth, and the enduring power of connection that transcended the boundaries of species. The days that followed were a testament to the resilience of life and the healing power of compassion. Asha, her young body responding to Dr. Carter's care, gradually regained her strength, her playful spirit re-emerging from the shadows of her traumatic experience. She would trumpet with delight as Dr. Carter approached her enclosure, her trunk reaching out to gently caress the veterinarian's hand, her eyes reflecting a deep gratitude and affection. She would follow Dr. Carter around the enclosure, her massive form lumbering with a surprising grace, her presence a comforting shadow in the unfamiliar surroundings. Dr. Carter, her heart touched by Asha's unwavering trust, dedicated herself to the elephant's recovery, her every action guided by a deep empathy for the young creature and a growing admiration for its resilience. She would spend hours with Asha, talking to her in a soothing voice, sharing stories of the Everglades, its diverse inhabitants, and the delicate balance of its ecosystem. She would describe the lush mangrove forests, the winding waterways, the vibrant bird life, and the elusive panthers that roamed the swamps. She would speak of the importance of conservation, the human responsibility to protect and preserve the natural world, her words carrying a passion that resonated with Asha's own connection to the wilderness. Asha, her intelligent eyes reflecting Dr. Carter's enthusiasm, seemed to understand, her trumpeting calls and playful nudges a testament to her growing bond with the human who had saved her life and opened her eyes to the wonders of her new home. Dr. Carter would often bring Asha special treats, fresh fruits and vegetables gathered from the sanctuary's gardens, their shared meals a celebration of their connection and a reminder of the abundance that nature provided. She would groom Asha's rough skin, her touch a gentle massage that soothed the elephant's aching muscles, her care a testament to the maternal instincts that had blossomed within her heart. She would take Asha on walks through the sanctuary grounds, their footsteps a gentle rhythm against the backdrop of the Everglades symphony. They would explore the hidden trails, their shared curiosity leading them to discover the wonders of the diverse ecosystem, their bond deepening with each new encounter. They would watch the birds soar through the sky, their colorful plumage a vibrant contrast to the lush greenery. They would observe the alligators basking in the sun, their prehistoric forms a reminder of the ancient history that had shaped this land. They would listen to the symphony of the swamp, its sounds a testament to the delicate balance of life that thrived within its boundaries. And as the days turned into weeks, and Asha grew stronger and more confident, their friendship blossomed, their connection a beacon of hope and healing in the heart of the wilderness. They were two souls, bound by a shared love for the natural world, their spirits intertwined in a dance of resilience and compassion, their journey a testament to the enduring power of the human-animal bond. Asha, no longer the fragile calf that had arrived at the sanctuary, was now a boisterous adolescent, her playful energy and growing strength a constant reminder of her wild nature. She roamed her enclosure with a confident swagger, her trumpeting calls echoing through the sanctuary, her presence demanding attention and respect. Dr. Carter, her heart filled with a mix of pride and apprehension, watched Asha's transformation with a bittersweet awareness of the challenges that lay ahead. She continued to dedicate herself to Asha's care, their bond deepening with each passing day, their connection a testament to the enduring power of love and trust. She would spend hours with Asha, their interactions a blend of playful games and quiet companionship. She would teach Asha tricks, her voice a gentle encouragement as the young elephant learned to respond to her commands, their shared understanding a language that transcended the boundaries of species. She would tell Asha stories of the African savanna, her words painting vivid pictures of the vast plains, the herds of wildebeest and zebra, the families of elephants that roamed the land of her ancestors. She would describe the majestic baobab trees, their ancient trunks a testament to the enduring power of nature, their branches reaching towards the sky like welcoming arms. Asha, her eyes sparkling with a wild curiosity, would listen intently, her powerful body swaying with a nascent yearning for the freedom and challenges of her natural habitat. She would wrap her trunk around Dr. Carter, her touch a gentle embrace, her deep rumbles a symphony of affection and gratitude. But as Asha grew, so did the challenges of keeping her within the confines of the sanctuary. Her playful nudges now carried the force of a young elephant. Her trumpeting calls echoed with a deeper resonance, her presence demanding more space, more stimulation, a wilder environment that mirrored her untamed spirit. The sanctuary staff, though dedicated and compassionate, struggled to contain Asha's growing strength and energy. Her enclosure, once spacious and stimulating, now seemed confining, her playful antics sometimes bordering on destructive. Her trumpeting calls a constant reminder of the wild instincts that simmered beneath her playful exterior. Dr. Carter, her heart heavy with the realization, knew that the time was approaching when Asha would outgrow the sanctuary, when her wild instincts would yearn for the freedom of a more natural habitat. She would have to make a difficult decision, a choice that would test her bond with Asha and her commitment to the elephant's well-being. She consulted with the sanctuary board, their discussions filled with a mix of admiration for Asha's resilience and concern for her future. They recognized the challenges of keeping a growing elephant within the confines of their facility, the potential dangers to both staff and visitors, the limitations of their resources to provide Asha with the environment she needed to thrive. After much deliberation, a difficult decision was made. Asha would be relocated to a larger facility, a renowned zoo with spacious enclosures and a dedicated team of experts in caring for large mammals. It was a decision made with Asha's best interests at heart, a recognition that her wild spirit needed more space, more stimulation, a wilder environment that mirrored her untamed nature. Dr. Carter, her heart aching with the impending separation, shared the news with Asha, her voice heavy with emotion, her words a bittersweet farewell to the creature that had become such an integral part of her life. Asha, her intelligent eyes reflecting Dr. Carter's sadness, wrapped her trunk around her, her deep rumbles a symphony of understanding and comfort. She seemed to sense the change that was coming, the inevitable parting that would test the boundaries of their bond. The day of Asha's departure arrived, casting a somber shadow over the sanctuary. Dr. Carter, her heart filled with a mix of grief and acceptance, watched as Asha was carefully loaded into a transport crate, her powerful form now confined, her trumpeting calls echoing through the sanctuary, a final farewell to the place that had nurtured her back to health. She watched as the truck carrying Asha disappeared down the road, its departure leaving a void in the sanctuary, a silence that echoed the emptiness in Dr. Carter's heart. She knew that she had made the right decision, that Asha deserved a life that honored her wild spirit, but the pain of separation was a wound that would take time to heal. The years that followed Asha's departure were marked by a quiet longing in Dr. Carter's heart. The sanctuary, though still a haven for rescued animals, lacked the vibrant energy that Asha had brought. The echoes of her playful trumpeting calls no longer reverberated through the trees, and the sight of her lumbering form no longer graced the pathways. Dr. Carter continued her work with unwavering dedication, her passion for the animals a constant source of solace and purpose. She treated each patient with the same gentle expertise, her touch a healing balm, her voice a reassuring presence. But the memory of Asha lingered, a bittersweet ache in her heart, a reminder of the profound connection she had shared with the young elephant. She would often find herself gazing towards the empty enclosure that had once been Asha's home, her mind's eye conjuring images of the elephant's playful antics and the bond they had forged. She would reminisce about their shared moments, the quiet evenings spent reading stories of the African savanna, the gentle trunk raps that had conveyed a depth of affection, the deep rumbles that had vibrated through her body like a symphony of connection. She would think of Asha's departure, the sadness of their separation tempered by the knowledge that she had made the right decision, that Asha was thriving in a more suitable environment, her wild spirit free to roam in a habitat that mirrored her untamed nature. She would often visit the zoo where Asha had been relocated, her heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and apprehension as she approached the elephant enclosure. She would search for Asha among the herd, her eyes scanning the majestic forms, her heart yearning for a glimpse of her former companion. But the elephants, though magnificent in their own right, were strangers to her, their eyes holding no recognition, their trumpeting calls echoing with a wildness that reminded her of the distance that now separated them. She would leave the zoo with a heavy heart, her longing for Asha a constant companion, her life missing the joy and connection that the elephant had brought. She immersed herself in her work, her dedication to the sanctuary's animals a testament to her unwavering compassion. She mentored young veterinarians, sharing her expertise and passion for healing, her stories of Asha inspiring them to embrace the challenges and rewards of caring for exotic animals. She became an advocate for conservation, her voice joining the chorus of those who sought to protect endangered species, to preserve their natural habitats, to educate the public about the importance of respecting the delicate balance of nature. She traveled to conferences and workshops, sharing her knowledge and experiences, her reputation as a skilled veterinarian and compassionate advocate growing with each passing year. But despite her professional success and the fulfillment she found in her work, the void left by Asha's absence remained, a quiet ache in her heart, a reminder of the profound connection she had shared with the elephant, a connection that transcended the boundaries of species and time. Years passed, and Dr. Carter's hair turned silver, mirroring the color of the elephant she still held dear in her memories. One day, a research opportunity arose, a chance to study the behavior of wild elephants in their natural habitat. The project, funded by a prestigious conservation organization, would take her to the Tsavo National Park in Kenya, a land renowned for its diverse wildlife and breathtaking landscapes. Dr. Carter, her heart filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension, accepted the offer, her passion for wildlife and her yearning to contribute to their conservation overriding any lingering doubts about venturing into such a remote and unfamiliar territory. She prepared for the journey, her mind filled with images of majestic elephants roaming the savanna, their ancient wisdom and social complexities a source of endless fascination. She also couldn't help but wonder if fate might lead her to a reunion with Asha, her long-lost companion, the elephant she had rescued and nurtured years ago. The thought brought a flicker of hope to her heart, a possibility that seemed both improbable and undeniably alluring. She arrived in Kenya, the vibrant colors and bustling energy of Nairobi, a stark contrast to the quiet solitude of the Everglades. She joined a team of researchers, their expertise and passion for wildlife a shared bond that transcended their different backgrounds and cultures. They set up camp in the heart of Tsavo, their tents nestled amidst acacia trees and baobab giants, their presence a respectful intrusion into the elephant's domain. They spent their days observing the herds, their movements, their interactions, their social dynamics, their research contributing to the understanding and conservation of these magnificent creatures. Dr. Carter, her camera lens capturing their every move, her notebook filled with meticulous observations, found herself immersed in the rhythm of the wild, her senses attuned to the subtle nuances of the savanna, her spirit resonating with the ancient wisdom of the elephants. One afternoon, as she tracked a large herd through the tall grasses, her heart skipped a beat as she recognized a familiar form amongst the majestic creatures. It was Asha, her Asha, now a magnificent adult elephant, her gray skin weathered by the years, her tusks gleaming in the sunlight, her presence a testament to the resilience of life and the enduring power of memory. Dr. Carter, her eyes filled with tears of joy and disbelief, watched as Asha interacted with the herd, her movements graceful and confident, her social interactions a reflection of the wisdom and experience she had gained in the years since their separation. She saw her nurture her own calf, its playful antics a mirror to the joy and connection they had once shared, its presence a reminder of the enduring cycle of life and the legacy that Asha was now creating. She felt a surge of pride and gratitude, her heart swelling with a love that had transcended the boundaries of time and distance. She knew that their reunion was a gift, a testament to the enduring power of the human-animal bond and the interconnectedness of life that spanned continents and cultures. Overcome with emotion, Emily approached the herd cautiously, her heart pounding with a mix of joy and apprehension. She kept a respectful distance, her camera lens trained on Asha, capturing her every move, her every gesture. She wanted to observe her, to witness her life in the wild, to understand the journey she had taken since their separation. Asha, her senses attuned to the familiar presence, lifted her head, her large ears flapping gently, her trunk swaying as she tested the wind. She caught a whiff of a familiar scent, a memory that stirred deep within her, a connection to a past she had never forgotten. She turned her massive head, her eyes scanning the savannah, her gaze settling on a figure standing at the edge of the herd, a human whose presence brought a flood of emotions washing over her. It was Dr. Carter, her rescuer, her friend, her human companion from a lifetime ago. Anya, her heart filled with a joy that resonated through her massive frame, trumpeted loudly, her call a symphony of recognition and affection, her voice echoing across the savannah, drawing the attention of the entire herd. She lumbered towards Emily, her steps surprisingly swift for her size, her trunk raised in greeting, her eyes sparkling with a warmth that belied her imposing presence. Emily, her own emotions overflowing, ran towards Asha, her arms outstretched, her voice a joyous cry that mingled with the elephant's trumpeting calls. They met in a heartfelt embrace, their bodies a testament to the contrasting yet harmonious forces of nature, their connection a bridge between the human and animal worlds, their reunion a celebration of the enduring power of love and loyalty. Asha, her trunk gently wrapping around Emily, lifted her into the air, her gesture a playful display of affection, a reminder of their shared past, a welcome that echoed through the savannah. Emily, her laughter mingling with Asha's trumpeting calls, felt a sense of belonging, a connection to this magnificent creature that transcended the boundaries of time and distance. The other elephants, their curiosity piqued by the unusual display of affection between their companion and the human, gathered around, their massive forms a protective circle, their presence a testament to the social bonds that define their existence, their acceptance of Emily a tribute to the trust they placed in Asha. Emily, her heart filled with gratitude for this unexpected reunion, spent the following days with the herd, her camera capturing their every move, her notebook filled with observations and reflections on their behavior, their interactions, their intricate social dynamics. She learned about their family structures, the matriarchal hierarchy that guided their decisions, the strong bonds between mothers and calves, the playful interactions between the young ones, their lives a testament to the enduring power of family and community. She observed their foraging habits, their knowledge of the land, their ability to find sustenance in the most arid of environments, their resilience a testament to their adaptation to the challenges of the African savanna. She witnessed their protective instincts, their fierce defense of their young, their unwavering loyalty to their herd, their strength a force to be reckoned with, their presence a vital component in the delicate balance of the ecosystem. And as she immersed herself in their world, her connection to Asha deepening with each passing day, she realized that her journey to Kenya had brought her more than just a research opportunity. It had brought her a reunion with a long-lost friend, a rekindling of a bond that had defied the passage of time and the distance that separated them. It had reminded her of the profound impact that animals could have on human lives, the healing power of connection, the enduring strength of love and loyalty that transcended the boundaries of species and continents. And as she prepared to leave, her heart heavy with the impending separation, she knew that she would carry the memory of this reunion with her, a cherished treasure in her heart, a reminder of the extraordinary bond she had shared with Asha, the elephant who had returned her kindness with a love that knew no bounds. The African savanna stretched out before Emily, a vast expanse of golden grasslands and acacia trees, its silence broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of wildlife. She had been following Asha's herd for several days, her camera capturing their daily routines, her notebook filled with observations of their social interactions and their remarkable ability to navigate the challenges of their environment. One afternoon, as the sun beat down mercilessly, the herd gathered around a watering hole, their massive bodies seeking respite from the heat, their trunks drawing water to quench their thirst, their presence a testament to the resilience of life in this arid landscape. Emily, her camera poised, captured the scene, her lens focusing on Asha and her calf, their bond a beautiful display of maternal love and protection. As she watched, a figure emerged from the tall grasses, its presence a jarring disruption to the peaceful scene. It was a poacher, his rifle glinting menacingly in the sunlight, his eyes scanning the herd, his intentions clear in the predatory glint of his gaze. Emily, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and anger, recognized the danger, her instincts honed by years of working in the field, her knowledge of the threats facing wildlife a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked within the human heart. She wanted to warn the elephants, to shout out, to disrupt the poacher's aim. But she knew the risks, the potential consequences of interfering with the delicate balance of nature. She hesitated, her camera now a weapon in her hands, her lens capturing the scene, her mind racing with a desperate need to find a way to protect the animals she had come to love. And then, as if sensing her fear and the impending danger, Asha turned her massive head, her eyes locking with Emily's, their connection a silent communication of understanding and shared concern. She trumpeted loudly, her call a warning to the herd, a signal of danger that sent the other elephants scattering, their massive bodies lumbering away from the watering hole, their trumpeting calls echoing through the savanna. The poacher, startled by the sudden commotion, his target now obscured by the fleeing herd, raised his rifle, his aim shifting towards Emily, her presence a vulnerable target in the open landscape. Emily, her heart pounding in her chest, felt a surge of fear, her body frozen in the face of the imminent threat. But before the poacher could fire, Asha, her protective instincts overriding any fear, charged towards him, her massive body a force of nature, her trumpeting calls a symphony of rage and defiance. The poacher, his eyes widening in terror, stumbled backwards, his rifle clattering to the ground, his escape a desperate scramble in the face of the elephant's wrath. Asha, her tusks gleaming in the sunlight, her trunk raised in a threatening gesture, pursued him, her powerful legs carrying her across the savanna with a speed that belied her size. The poacher, his fear fueling his flight, stumbled and fell, his body hitting the ground with a thud, his cries for mercy swallowed by the vastness of the wilderness. Asha, her momentum carrying her forward, stopped just short of the fallen poacher, her massive form towering over him, her trunk now gently nudging him, her trumpeting calls now a softer rumble of warning and a reminder of the power he had dared to challenge. Emily, her heart pounding with a mix of relief and awe, watched the scene unfold, her camera capturing the dramatic confrontation, her lens a witness to the elephant's extraordinary act of protection and gratitude. She had been saved by Asha, the creature she had rescued years ago, the bond they had forged a testament to the enduring power of connection and the resilience of the animal spirit. And as the poacher, his body trembling with fear, his spirit broken by the encounter, retreated from the scene, his presence a fading shadow in the vast landscape, Emily knelt beside Asha, her tears flowing freely, her voice a choked whisper of gratitude and love. "Thank you, Asha," she said, her words carrying a lifetime of appreciation for the elephant's unwavering loyalty and selfless courage. "You saved my life." Asha, her trunk gently caressing Emily's back, her deep rumbles a symphony of comfort and reassurance, acknowledged her gratitude. Their connection a silent understanding that transcended the boundaries of language and species. And as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the savannah, they stood together, their figures silhouetted against the fiery sky, their bond a testament to the enduring power of compassion, the resilience of the human and animal spirit, and the interconnectedness of life that spanned continents and cultures. The news of Asha's heroic intervention spread like wildfire through the research camp and beyond, carried on the whispers of awe and disbelief. Emily, her heart still pounding with the adrenaline of the encounter, recounted the story to her colleagues, her voice trembling with emotion, her words painting a vivid picture of the elephant's courage and unwavering loyalty. The researchers, their own hearts touched by the tale, marveled at the extraordinary bond between Emily and Asha, their connection a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the profound impact humans could have on the lives of animals. They celebrated Emily's bravery, her dedication to her work, her willingness to risk her own safety to protect the creatures she studied. The story reached the local community, its impact rippling through the villages and towns that bordered the national park. The people, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the savannah, their respect for the wildlife a deep-rooted tradition, celebrated Asha's heroism, her actions a reminder of the intelligence and compassion that existed within the animal kingdom. They honored Emily, the researcher who had come from a distant land to study and protect their elephants, her presence a symbol of the global community's shared responsibility for the preservation of nature's wonders. Emily, her heart filled with gratitude for the unexpected turn of events, found herself at the center of a celebration of life and connection. Her bond with Asha a beacon of hope in a world often marred by conflict and misunderstanding. She shared her story with the local children, her words igniting their imaginations, her passion for wildlife inspiring a new generation of conservationists. She collaborated with local communities, her research now intertwined with their traditional knowledge, her efforts to protect the elephants a shared mission that transcended cultural boundaries. She witnessed the power of education, the way it could transform attitudes, foster empathy, and inspire action. And as she continued her work, her camera lens capturing the beauty and resilience of the African savanna, its creatures a testament to the enduring power of nature, she knew that her journey had been forever changed by her encounter with Asha, the elephant who had returned her kindness with a life-saving act of gratitude. She had come to Kenya seeking knowledge and understanding, but she had found something far more profound, a connection that had healed her own heart, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things, a testament to the enduring power of love and loyalty that could blossom in the most unexpected of circumstances.